Morning, Rama. Morning, Rama. Can you hear me? Okay, great. I'm just gonna wait for a couple more minutes and then I'll begin because I need to explain a worksheet. Okay. Okay. So welcome back, Rama. I guess no one's planning to join today. I have no idea why. Rama, I sent you a link in order to answer the question displayed here. What do you think is the most profound environmental threat to humans and life on Earth? You have 5 choices, 4 choices. Okay, why do you think it's air pollution and not any of the others, for example? Okay, which one really affects more than all the rest? It is really a subject of concern for scientists nowadays and governments and environmentalists. It is global warming. Global warming. But why are scientists and people so concerned about global warming nowadays? Okay, so the answer is global warming because it could lead to the demise of humanity. But in this next question, I would like you to tell me, name at least one of its consequences. If you don't want to talk, you can just type it. You can name as many consequences as you want. Okay, climate change, ice melting. Okay, there you're right. But okay, what could that lead to? If the ice is melting, the ice sheets everywhere are melting. Why is that bad? What could it lead to? Okay, when the ice sheets melt, what happens to the water level? Okay, when the ice sheets melt, we have more floods. And so this could lead to the disappearance. Okay, you sent something to the chat. This could lead to the disappearance of, okay, my voice is, okay, my voice is lagging. This could lead to the disappearance of many land, parts of land in the world. Okay. And also, if the temperature rises, what could happen? What could happen if the temperature rises a lot? Other than flooding, which many parts of land are disappearing nowadays in parts of west coast of the U.S. What else could happen if the temperatures rise? What do you witness nowadays? What's happening a lot? Okay, a lot of wildfires because of temperature increase. This also could lead to the extinction of many species, loss of habitat, etc. So the single most profound threat, environmental threat to humanity is global warming, according to scientists and environmentalists. Okay, so I'm going to share the screen of the worksheet I'm planning to do today. Unfortunately, only you joined and you are on silent mode. Okay, so I would like you, I don't think you're going to read. If you'd like to read, just tell me, please. I'd like to hear your voice. But if you don't want to read it out loud, please read the first three paragraphs on your own, and then I will go down in the screen so that you can read the rest. Okay, so the first two paragraphs, to sum up, the first two paragraphs are talking about, a shocking fact that happened in 1986 in a remote area in Cameroon, where an unexplained reason killed 1,800 people, killed a lot of cattle, animals, and birds, insects, and they still do not know the reason, did not know the reason. I guess you're in paragraph 3 now. Okay, so according to paragraph 3, scientists started looking around for the cause of this issue, so many deaths, and they found that the lake nearby had turned from clear blue into murky, deep murky red. Okay, I'm going to read paragraph 5. Lake Neos is roughly 0.6 kilometers squared in surface area and has a maximum depth of 270 meters. It is known as a crater lake. It was formed when the crater of a long extinct volcano was filled with water. As the scientists started to collect evidence, they began to form a theory that centered around the large amount of CO2 in the lake. The volcano that formed Lake Neos may have been long extinct, but the magma chamber that fed it was still active deep below the surface of the earth, and it was still releasing carbon dioxide gas, not just into Lake Neos, but into the surrounding environment as well. Okay, so it was releasing carbon dioxide, which is toxic. But what was unusual about Lake Neos was not that there was CO2 in the lake. That happens in all lakes all over the world. What was unusual was that CO2 had apparently never left. Instead of bubbling to the surface and dissipating into the air, the CO2 was accumulating at the bottom of the lake. Okay, as the scientists soon discovered, the waters of Lake Neos are among the most still in the world. Tall hills surround the lake, blocking the wind and causing the lake to be unusually consistent in temperature from the surface to the bottom. And because Lake Neos is in a tropical climate that remains hot all year around, the water temperature does not vary much from season to season either. Lastly, because the lake is so deep, even when the surface is disturbed, very little of the agitation finds its way to the lake floor. Okay, continue reading paragraphs 7 to 9 on your own. Rama, I need to know that you are there, okay? Are you reading? Okay. Okay, when you're done with paragraph 9, would you just tell me? Okay, okay, great. Then this is what I'm gonna do, Rama. Um, okay, since you are unable to answer orally, okay, for some reason, I think you have a problem with the mic or something. I'm going to send you this worksheet and you take a look at it, you answer it on your own time because we cannot answer long questions, on the chat. Okay, you're going to have to either, we're going to have to share a whiteboard and, okay, or you're going to have to actually speak. Okay. Okay, great. Okay, so there's a crowd near you, no problem. I will send you the worksheet, so please work on it. It's very important. It has a lot of skills and tell me if you need anything. So is there anything you need to ask me before we leave? Okay, no problem. I'll send it to you shortly, okay? Bye.